Welcome back, one and all, to Fight Night Plays Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed. We are here at Pioneer's Point in the Aurora Shelf region, as I said at the end of the last episode, to see this wonderful Affinity Fiend? No, man, language, it's leaving early today. Well, that is not good for what comes next. While you guys are exercising against that tree root, we're going to get started with this. I have no earthly idea who this is going to be. It's a Sophronia tree, so maybe Rex? I have no idea. I really want to go to Moradane. That's probably like the Black Cliffs. I'm so curious. I'm so curious.
Looking out at it like this, you really gotta admit this world is crazy huge.
Matthew, the world truly is vast. Far more than you'll ever know. And filled with mystery. And while we're not currently in the position to travel it at our leisure, one day soon, you should let your feet walk it from end to end. You would stand to gain much from the experience. Who knows? You may even discover a new land for the people of the city to call home.
Huh. You were a rover then, eh?
You know, I may well have been.
Why is everything you say so damn elusive?
She takes after her father in that regard. Oh, that Alvis, that sly computer. He would never give me a straight answer for the life of him. Though I suppose that's, you know, part and parcel of being a computer, I guess. If there's one thing computers are known for, it's never giving you what you want when you want it. But that is neither here nor there. While we're over here, I'm going to take a quick jaunt over to that Nopon camp because I want to see if we have enough materials to upgrade our cross-transceiver. Because if we can, that would be pretty good. Because the quest for that particular, like, all the upgrades, it said it's like the required or suggested level is like level 9 or like level 8, so I really don't expect that to take a lot of time. Jill, how are you doing? We have Affinity to talk to? Mama Pama Bobby is well-known hotshot in Caravan World, even here. Well now, you know her then. Jill have done business with in past. In fact, got fleeced, made terrible loss. Negotiating technique was terrifying. She very clearly first-rate trader pawn. Now her sonny pawn on other wing is lazy dum-dum and waste pawn. Jill not massively shocked that Mama Pawn turned him out. Will do Bobby good to taste life in real world for a little while. Well, that's interesting. I suppose I wonder if we've ever met in any incarnation Bobby's mother. Potentially. Level up? No. Crafting gems? No. Cooking? No. Upgrade the cross-transceiver, please. That is what we want.
How shall I go about improving this?
Oh, flake crystals? Oh, we can do several nebula fossils. All right, so we can do either weakness sensor, arts analysis, or key item sensor. Can detect key items? I definitely want that straight out the gate.
Oh, a new feature.
Yes, a new feature. And then we have to choose between one of these. Can detect and display data about enemies' weak points, or can help keep combat flowing smoothly. Displaying art info? You know what? I'm gonna go for weakness sensor for no other reason than I feel like I know what I'm doing when it comes to art analysis. And then sense analysis, I need some flake crystals. I'm sure we'll find these as we go. So 2 more upgrades to this is going rather well myself.
That looks about right.
Thank you, Nicole, for upgrading our wonderful cross-transceiver. It is, as always, the best. And I wonder, Tiny Tim, do you say anything about how much we've upgraded? I've tweaked the X-Reader. Could you take a look? Oh ho ho, Tim been anticipating this day. I wonder if this will complete the quest. Tim can find nothing to fault. Quality of work is close to how Tim would have done himself. Beautiful and tidy. Wow, thanks. Friend, just keep doing like this. Tim excited on friend behalf. Cheers for all your support there, mate. It's well generous of you, doing all this for free as well. Please not to even mention. But if ever find self at loose ends, friend Nicole can become unpaid intern for Tim. Hours will be long, but compensation will also be nil. I'll get back to you on that. Oh, that does complete the quest. All right, we probably could have done that a while ago, but that's actually pretty good. You almost certainly only have to upgrade it once to complete the quest rather than all of it, but that's fine for us. Another quest down. Please to keep up good work with regard to improvement of X-Reader. Oh yeah, we'll be planning on having Nicole do a lot of good work, believe you me. Though I reckon the rest of us will have our hands full trying to source all the necessary bits and bobs. Exactly. Did Tim Tim not say, now friend understand how Tim Tim feel every day? Well, that's fine. We'll probably be able to deepen Tiny Tim Tim's affinity once we have upgraded all of it. But that's actually pretty satisfying to me, because now all we have left to do is Nop on Metals, which we don't actually have for that, so we don't need to worry about that. And then now that that's out of the way, we can go back to the colony and check out that old ether furnace. Or not the ether furnace, the gem crafting furnace machine. So that should be a quick little thing to go and get. That's right over here, isn't it? Yes, we go to the command center and we will check out that ether furnace. Janice, my friend, how are you doing, Janice? Young Master Matthew, you bring good tidings, I hope? Rest assured, my gratitude has not ebbed one iota since we've last spoken. Upon my very soul, I swear this debt shall be repaid in full. Oh, yeah, all right then. We have more to talk about. Your strength knows no bounds, young Master Matthew, yet you do not find mine own skills too worthy of praise. I mean, I guess, yeah, you're better than I expected for a greenhorn. Yes, I knew it, and may the sapling of my strength continue to grow under the glow of your esteemed tutelage. Janice, you must be my favorite person in the community. Oh my god, I apologize from the bottom of my heart for the lack of coherent language. If thine enemy's guards hold strong, look to circumvent their stout defense. Let the position of attack be thy sword. Strike thy enemy where they are weak, for such is a fundamental tenet of battle. Or so I have paraphrased from the textbook. I shall now commit it to memory by reciting it 100 times. Is that actually going to help any? Potentially. Luckily for us, we have more people to talk to. Lottie, where is Louie? We need to talk about the carrots. Ah, Matthew, thanks for the training back there. Awesome how you jumped in like that. It really spiced up the session. Yeah, guess I have my moments. I'll try to stick it out for longer next time. Just you wait for Lottie Mark II. Well, that's pretty good. I do want to keep pretty much on top of all of the discussions and, star conversations, because if I don't, it will become very similar to how the main story went, where I never talked to anyone and was, stars on everyone for all time. All right, let's check out what this old ether furnace has. Wait, what is it? Is this Lucille? We've already spoken to Lucille. I want the mushroom, though. The very chini. It'd be good in a salad, probably. Old ether furnace. Nicole, can you fix this thing? Please tell me you can fix it. Man, Shulk had good memories with this thing. To you! No, to you! And back at you! This contraption's caught your eye, has it? Ah, yes. Someone mentioned before that it's not in working order. Oh, Riku, he just appears out of nowhere. Thin air. It's like, you're speaking about machines. Count me in. I was just thinking, well, maybe if we replaced a few of the parts, it might be possible to get it running again. Well, now that you mention it, if we got this thing working again, we'd be able to process gems to a higher degree of purity. And if we could incorporate the tech into our portable version, it would be a huge step forward for us. Can't knock a good gem setup when you're in a scrap. If we can get them powered up, I say we go for it. Agreed. Given the opportunity, it'd be a good investment for our time. Shall we give it a go, then? Yes, sir. I don't see anything immediately wrong with it. Well, the exterior, anyway. We should start by replacing some of the internal mechanisms in that case. It might be the heat regulator that's been malfunctioning. It's what raises the gem purity. I see your point. Let's look into it. Do I need to get a bunch of materials? The derelict ether furnace. We shall dedicate our all to fixing this. Do we have the materials? If we try swapping out these parts, we don't have... Oh, fluid crankers. Oh my god. Do we need to get all of this stuff? Do we need to get all of this? Oh, if we need to get all of this, that's going to be such a pain. Oh, that's... Well, I suppose I'm not searching for these materials myself, so between episodes I could just go around and try and find a bunch of stuff, because right now I am not dedicating the time. So, since there's nothing else to do, I suppose it's only right that we continue the main story and like actually see what we have next in the chapters, because lots of exploration. I suppose we could always like go back. Oh, excuse me. We could go back and do some backtracking if we wanted to like clean up some enemies in the catalog if we wanted to. I'm not sure how much I want to, because if we check out the map, we've only been in 2 areas essentially. Have we not been over here? This is the Panorama Camp. Oh, this is where we fought the Mobius. That was right. There was their camp. I don't think we'll be able to actually get down. I don't think we'll be able to get to this area, like Aurora Shelf proper yet. And it doesn't look like Vermilion Woods is going to have anything for us. Bombastic Rotbart Jr. I don't think we can fight them yet. Although there is a bunch of stuff. Nah, we can do cleanup at a later point. At a later point. Right now, let's actually do.
Quite rare.
Yes, rainbows are. I'm so glad you think it's rare, Shulk. Let's actually get this main quest started, because I'm curious to see how all of this will continue. Let's clean our clothes and then, get this going. Nice and clean and fresh. Perfect. Gem crafting? Nah, we'll worry about gem crafting more once we actually have that furnace repaired. Because if we can get like better quality gems, that's, what we want. So let's rest, progress the main story, and see where we're going next.
Time to rest, okay?
Righty-ho. I'll go have a chat with Dylan. I want to ask how all the city folk have been getting on. Got any plans yourselves?
I think I'll pay a visit to the command center. I want to see what Shulk's up to.
And I'll, I don't know. What should I do?
If you're bored, you can come with me. I need to pick up a few things at the market.
Yeah. Okay.
Right then. Catch you in a bit.
Right. So you haven't seen Niall?
I'm really sorry, Matthew. It was hard enough for the 6 of us to escape. But hey, it wasn't just our group. I heard Naomi's group made it out as well. There's a chance she's with them.
Naomi?
It seems Caleb tried to stop them, but they weren't able to hear him. We think they were headed towards Fornis. Except, he said he was too far away to see who was actually with her.
Right.
This is Niall, though. Bet she's with him, A-OK. She's like you, mate. Hard as nails and twice as tough.
Uh-huh.
You've got it so much easier, you know. At least yours is well behaved.
You're jealous? That's a surprise.
That's not what I mean.
Nothing about this is easy. There's this awkward distance between us. I'm just lucky that things panned out this way.
Is that right?
It's all about how to handle things in the moment. That's the crux of it. Or at least I think so. You were independent from a young age, right?
Yeah, well, apart from Gramps sticking to me like glue. But I supported myself.
That explains it then. The way you think of her. As being somehow different from you. The paths you've walked are too unfamiliar. No? Try talking to her again. But be yourself. Actually... Perhaps she'll be the one who comes to you.
Hey, Shulk and Rex! The search party's returned!
Huh? You've not found a single person?
There were clear signs of combat, that's it. But, as I've informed you, we've not been able to confirm any survivors. There were no husks present either, so I'd expect it to have been monsters.
But even then, can't see the whole group croaking it. Nagai's unit should have been the cream of the crop.
Any case, we brought back anything we could find on the scene. Most objects belong to the unit, but there were also a few oddities.
Namely?
According to Karom, things that may have potentially belonged to city refugees. Oh. Oh. I know this! Oi! Where'd you find this? This belonged to Nael! Tell me! Like I said, the location of the SOS. Is that true? You better not be lying.
Matthew!
It is, I'm not. It was with everything else on the ground by a tree. Oh no. Nael.
Matthew, this Nael, she a relative of yours?
She's my little sister. I've been looking for her for so long.
Right.
Hey, Linka, where was that emergency transmission coming from?
According to the search team, somewhere in the vicinity of Ragwell Lake.
Oi, stop right there. You're not seriously planning to head out there alone?
Yeah. This is my problem. Nobody else's. I've got to see it for myself.
Ragwell Lake is quite a distance from here. I'd strongly recommend that you at least take some kind of escort.
You don't get it. I finally have a lead. If whoever attacked the search party's still there, all the more reason for me to go and rescue her.
All right. Keep your shorts on. Nobody's telling you no here.
We were planning to head there as well, in fact. A whole search party taken out is no trivial matter.
Sorry. I didn't mean to go off on you.
No need. We don't really have the luxury of time, it's true. Then I suppose it's time to use the ether slide.
Ether slide?
Take a look over here. An ether slide is, well, put simply, it's a method of conveyance that uses the flow of ether for propulsion. You can think of it as sliding along a wire made of ether. Using an ether slide would get us pretty close to Ragwell Lake.
Teacher and Riku developed this technology together. Amazing or what?
Yes, it's really impressive. The technology is fascinating.
If you're so curious about it, would you mind lending me a hand?
Absolutely.
Let me give you the necessary materials.
What odd ether crystal structure.
The ether in these was transformed due to the effects of the black fog. I call them black shards.
So they only form where there's black fog?
That's right. They're pretty rare, and all the more valuable for it. That said, we need them when building the ether amplifiers used to project the wires.
Got it.
Right. That'll do for exposition. Let's get to crafting the equipment.
Yeah, can't wait.
Ether slides. Once constructed in the field, these structures project a rope made of ether, which you can then slide along to travel to higher or lower ground. So they're like the zipline, well, not ziplines, they're like the ropes from the base game, but this time you can go up or down them. That's, oh, an exclamation mark. No, later, not right now, can make the slide. A trial black shard, very curious.
Better stake our claim.
Build it up then. I'm so Ragwell Lake. Oh, we get to, that's an area on the Bionis leg. This is gonna be very curious.
Wire tensions within parameters. Good. Looks like it worked.
Yeah. Now Ragwell Lake really is a stone's throw away.
Well, not literally, because you'd need a pretty strong arm to get up there. We could probably get up there ourselves if we fix that ladder, like the one literally just above Noah's head. Not Noah. I'm sorry, I always get you confused with our boy. I don't know. Is he, like, technically your grandchild, grandfather's, great-grandfather's reincarnation? It's really weird. The relationship between them are very, very weird, but it doesn't matter. Upgrade weapons. Can we do any of this? I'm very curious. Riku! We can do all of you, because we only need... Oh, we literally only need Bladestone fragments, and we have been diligent as heck with that. Let's get everyone up to level 3, because we only need Bladestone fragments and money, which we have in abundance. Flawless.
Pleased to use, but not abuse.
Never.
Strengthenment complete. And strengthenment complete.
And strengthenment. All right, so is that how you said that word? That's fine. Monado 2. Oh, we are one upgrade away from being truly powerful. Yeah, Riku, you're a braggart, and we all know this. It doesn't matter. We have more than enough money and more Bladestone fragments. Let's get everyone up to level 3. Some more attack, critical hit rate, block rate.
If Riku say so himself.
Tetsudo shoulder guns. All right, so now once we're at level 3, then they're going to take more materials than we have to work with. We're going to have to fight some Tetsudos then. That's fine though. We have more than enough. Yeah, Tetsudo shoulder gun, Tetsudo shoulder guns. It looks like all of them are going to need Tetsudo shoulder guns. Riku, stop yammering onto yourself. Yeah. Don't abuse everything else. Shut up, Riku. My God, Jesus. Shut up. We want to abuse it. We will abuse you if you keep muttering to yourselves. Incomprehensible. We got some good blade damage. That's something I will take. And then that. All right, it doesn't matter. Let's use this. Use. Go. Oh, it's the B button. That's weird.
Here we go!
Wow, that's pretty cool. It's so quick. What is that thing? What is that? Because there's that orange glowy dark orb. And there's some black fog, and then there's some kind of architecture. I'm so very curious about what all this has. We need to know. I need to know what this stuff is. Is this the attack? Is that... Oh, I was about to say, is that a nebula from the first game, but it's a fog rift. Please explain what a fog rift is. Is that... That reminds me of the ruins in Tantal. That would be attached to those giant pillars that go all the way down from Genbu. The Ragmos Desolation. I don't recognize the name Ragmos off the top of my head. Very curious. Ulkar Monument. And then I want to see what that fog rift is.
This is quite rare.
Red Durian. Yeah, this is a lot of... Let's see what this fog rift is all about. Give me this special thing. What is it? Oh, it's a black shard. What is this music? Oh, well, I suppose we did find these fog beasts. Let's focus down on the fog rift, because I figure that's important. Oh, it doesn't seem... Is it doing a lot of damage? You know what? Let's focus on the beasts, because that's probably going to take priority. And they have some kind of toxin, I believe. Yeah, we should definitely focus down on all of this nonsense. Fog rift... No, focus down on the beasts, not the stupid Kurapikas or whatever they're called. Those bramble... I don't know what they're... I never know what they're called. Doesn't matter. Are you just going to summon more and more and more of this stuff? Because you already have 3 on the field. Are you going to summon like an infinite amount of them? I hope not, because that would be very inconvenient. Glimmer is not doing well. Can you bring her back, please? And Glimmer is down. We got a level up, though. Yeah, get that fog rift. Here, focus on fog called Beast. Glimmer's back up. That's fine. Go for more of this. They're level 27. We're level 28. I'm curious on what's the strategy for this. Because if the strategy is to fight... It might be to focus on the fog rifts. probably going to focus down on the fog rifts because I really don't see what else we would use it for. I don't know what those symbols are for. Oh, it's weak to... Is it weak from the front? I don't know what the symbol from the monster is, but the weakness symbol matches... Yeah, it is weak from the front. That's interesting. That's a good thing to be aware of at the very least. Here, go for power charge, and then our special move. Yeah, let's focus down the fog rift. I thought it was one of the cases where unless you face or beat all the fodder, it's not gonna do much damage to the main thing, like the Tyrkin totems. But it doesn't look like that's the case. Here, go for this. That should be fine. Only a few more attacks and then we'll be able to beat the fog rift. Interesting how fog rifts even exist. Because what would that imply? What would it imply that fog rifts are a thing? Probably like... Because I never really understood what like the purpose of the Fog King was in the DLC Futures Connected. Because like it obviously has a connection... We sealed the rift. It obviously has a connection to Zed. Because, you know, like, he's like Mr. Black Fog. I suppose we'll have to get more knowledge, because they just dissipate. Very curious. What are they called? Capybaras or something? Oh, so many more monsters to fight. What are they actually called? Capybuzz. Capybuzz. And then Gogles. Lovely Gogles. Well, at least they're not, like, a million levels. Because this... Is that snow? Is that snow? Lots of enemies to fight and explore against.
Pretty rare, right?
Yeah, red durians, they're so rare. I can focus down on them as we go between episodes. Not right now, though. This is going to be a main episode adventure. Or a main quest episode. Here, no, bring that back. Buttons, work with me, please. Just deactivate that. We don't have to worry about that. I'm very curious about what the main story is. I'm very, very curious about whatever the main story is. Gogles, Squarers, more Gogles. Yeah, just get all of... Oh, Tetsudos. Well, we do need these Tetsudos. Wait, does this mean there's an Agnian colony nearby? I figure out... If there are Agnians, there would have to be like a colony nearby. And that's Ragwell Bridge. We need these Tetsudos shoulder guns for... the upgrades anyway, so I might focus down on like collecting a bunch of the shoulders from them between episodes. Not right now. I'll do this fight because I'm curious enough to do it, but aside from that, we'll focus more of the fighting between episodes. I'm not going to worry much about that. Not at all. So let's do Agnes Vanguard. Very curious. So that should be nearly defeated. You're good. Fantastic. And then the Tetsudo. Get Mighty Strike. Do this. Combo that. Can we get the break? We can get the break. Very good. Get this. Or detonating hit. Got the topple. Go for a gigantic beat. Get the launch. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Here, go for smash in that case. Because we do have that power. I wonder if the smash is going to be enough to take care of it. I hope so. Probably not, though. Flame slash. Pretty good. Go for another break, spin, break. Pretty good. Got the topple. Do we get the cannons? Tetsudo shoulder guns. Yeah, if we're going to be able to grind those up, I am going to grind those up between episodes. A lot of these enemies I'm going to fight between episodes because, no reason to show that off in the middle of this fight, at the very least. It should be, or in the middle of the episode. Sorry, my words are everywhere. We're nearing the end of the recording session. This is the last episode I'm recording in this session, and my brain thoroughly goes out the window. Lumos Pillar Remnants. High Agnes Emblem. Yeah, these are totally the remnants of enemies from Tantal. I really want to just explore, because that's Prison Island. Wow, we have a... Oh, and this is a dude fighting. Well, these are level 28. I don't want to... No, I'm sorry. I can't do this right now. I hope you survive, I really do, but I'm not in the mood for this. Between episodes... Wait. Incursion start. Wait, I'm jumping down and I have... Hold on. There's a thing up there. Wow, 25 enemies. Lumos Garrison. Is there... I wonder if there's like a colony or something. What is this? Affinity Growth Kit. Look at all those enemies. Wow, that's a lot of things to focus down and try and fight. Well, we're going down there, so... Oh, there's a gate. Oh, do we have to fight these dudes? I really do not want to have to fight these dudes. Because we are level 28, and we probably would be able to manage this. Whether or not I would want to, though, that's a different thing. Probably not the smartest decision. Can we, like, sneak by these guys in any way, shape, or form? Is there, like, a ladder we can do? Because I really don't want to have to fight literally everyone here. Let's see if we can't get to that gate without forcing a million fights. Because it doesn't look like there's going to be much opportunity to parkour our way up there. I don't want to say it's impossible, but it looks unlikely. We probably have to fight. Wow, that emblem. Does that emblem ever stop aggroing us? Well, I suppose if there's a fight to be had, there's a fight to be had. Let's clear out literally all of these enemies. So, only one thing to do. Let's speed through this fighting. Enemy by enemy. We will destroy them all, hopefully. Hopefully we can, you know, manage to do this.
Let's give him a taste. Yeah.
This one's beyond your ken.
Ah, got us a knock-on medal. This'll make for a happy knock-on somewhere.
New entry in the Enemypedia.
Mighty strike, and Matthew quenches it. Did you?
Finally, after an exorbitant amount of time, I will say I had to do this entire 25 battle excursion twice. I had to do it twice, which was why it was exorbitantly long, because I lost both my healers, so I ran away because, like, oh, I could maintain, like I was at like 17, and I could maintain my account. If I run away, lose their aggro, they can come back and I can rejoin the fight. But no, I ran far enough away that the entire thing reset and I had to do it all over again. It was terrible, it was god-awful, and I hated it. But it doesn't matter because we're here and we got like some levels and I'm getting this sparkly thing and then we're going to explore that gate. What is this? It's a garrison key. Finally, that we could have just snuck in, got that key and done this, but we got the thing, opened the door. Finally, thank God, we're done with this.
This is where the SOS came from. Let's comb the area.
We ain't found shit, Shulk. Fine though. Oh right, I will say that this is the area from that one cutscene a few episodes back in like episode 2 or 3 or whatever, where that one group of scouts, I suppose we now know, were attacked and completely overwhelmed by what now I think were fog beasts. Anyway, this is where they are, so let's go and see what this is all about, baby.
No traces of Ouroboros power being used.
Plenty of footprints, though. Although, they seem to all be from search party boots.
Nothing else at all. Gotta be some trace of the refugees.
Oh, there's something all right. But it's weird.
Weird how?
There are tracks leading up to here, but nothing to suggest that anyone left.
So, do we think they were done in? Oh, sorry.
Oh no.
See? What did I tell you? I was sure they'd show up.
Be sure to strip their corpses. We'll be eating fine this week. Why can't you just leave us the hell alone? Why are we bringing those people with us? Oh.
Drop it, Niall.
Matthew!
You know why, surely.
Yeah, but...
Some of our folk were soldiers. Spare a thought for them, yeah?
Makes no sense.
Niall.
Haven't we done enough? We could have just kept to ourselves, but we're still doing this. And now Kyra's dead.
Niall, you here? Why in the dark?
Go away. With or without Mobius, nothing will change. In the end, people always kill people.
Those soldiers were still part of the cycle. I bet they were controlled.
Doubt it. No red irises. Savages. They killed Kyra just to add on a measly few extra days.
Come on. That's worst case.
Matthew. Always in fantasy land.
What?
You can't keep every bloody person happy. How can you not understand it's impossible?
The only true end is the moment you give up. Isn't that what Grandad taught us?
Then show me already! This world of peace where nobody has to die. Make it come true. You think you could do that, do you? You think you've got what it takes?
I...
Well, I don't. I'm barely holding on. You hear me?
We can't yet be sure that she's dead. Even the footprints. The search party's little skirmish could be wholly unrelated to this.
In my head, I get it, yeah. Except, in my heart of hearts, I bloody hate this.
You hate what?
These stupid bodies we have. If only we turned into husks, the same way that soldiers do. But no, we vanished without a trace. No evidence, nothing.
I understand your unease, but keep heart.
I know, I know. You fellas, can I help you?
Food's up. Saved you some. Come on. Everyone's having a blast.
I'm not depressed or anything.
Oh, I know you're not. That's not what I was implying.
We're having a little shindig.
Nothing like a little shindig to foster relations, eh? Eh?
You're really into this idea too, huh? Thanks, though.
A shindig. Getting conflicting themes, very conflicting themes. We're gonna wait for that shindig, though. Cliffhangers Central, baby. I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea how long this episode is going to be because of how much of it I have to cut out because of that stupid incursion. But we will have a shindig. We will open the next episode with a shindig. We can sit on those heavy topics. Niall. Many natural feelings that girl has, probably. I can only imagine where they're going to take us because, like, if we think about things, if we think about this, if she just wanted to be left alone, I don't think she would have fallen in line with Zed. I don't think she would have. It's like, with what we know about her and her motivations, and it's like, I can only assume, like, she saw the force that took Kyra away from her as, like, Mobius and, you know, like, Zed and their entire cycle. And I imagine she wouldn't outright join them. I really don't think Niall became a Mobius. I think there, if there's not a third party, or if maybe she's acting on her own, I'm not entirely sure which camp she falls in. Whether it's like Mobius, the city, the Liberators, Keves, Agnes, which is Mobius, but I don't know. I don't know. I have no answers. I have questions with no answers, but we will find out in the future. In the future, we will be starting the next episode with said shindig, having a fun time with Linka, Panacea, and Riku. I have no idea why Riku is tagging along, but I mean, I suppose he's got to get lucky sevens in some capacity. We're not going to worry about that right now. So whether you watch this episode for 30 seconds or the entire thing, thank you so much for tuning in. And I will see you on the next episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed. Later.